In this blog video, I will discuss a recent piece of news in which the courts had invalidated some of Google's Motorola patents. And we all know that in the news, based on the news, that Google had acquired Motorola somewhat on the basis of the many patents that they owned. And so by acquiring Motorola, Google had aimed to acquire that IP. And what recently emerged was that the US courts had ruled 13 of those patents from that acquisition gain as invalid. And this was actually triggered in a lawsuit in which Microsoft was asserting that the patent claims that Motorola were putting up against Microsoft were actually indefinite in function. And this is really relevant to what we've been discussing in class because we are discussing what is really patentable and what is not patentable, as well as the specifics of the language that should be used in the patent claims. And so in the 13 patent claims that the case was observing, the claims weren't specific enough and they were examined for their indefiniteness, and they were therefore deemed invalid for that. And so this, I believe the specific wording surrounding that was means for something, means for using, means for decoding, and the intent of the function wasn't clearly delineated in the claims. So again, we see another instance of the importance really of the wording that goes into the claims and the patents. And going forward in court cases, this is something that could potentially invalidate even more of those patents that Google found as very valuable when they chose to acquire Motorola's patents.